there, friends. This is Steffa in The Secret Place, and this is the book that I'm going to be reading from today, 100 Meditations on Nouwen's Legacy by Chris Glaser. It's called Henry's Mantle. I bought this on Amazon. It was used, and I was really appreciative of that. Sometimes you can really find something easier online. I've got my issues with that, but I just got to be honest with you. I found it there, and it was it's secondhand, and it's not bad shape. Anyway, he's quoting something from William Blake. Blake said, "We are put on earth for a little space that we may learn to bear the beams of love. Bearing God's beams of love is as much gift as it is duty. To be truly blessed is a blessing for others." Think of the people you most enjoy being with. Aren't they the most often people who love themselves as well as others? Loving ourselves and others is possible because God first loves us. Think about that. I love that Blake line. We are put on earth for a little space that we may learn to bear the beams of love. Oh, what do you think of when you think of that? Bearing the beams of love. It's like love is light, right? Love is like a beam that brightens our life. And it brightens the life of others as well, the lives of others as well. It certainly can. If we keep that love hidden, oh, it feels so good, it feels so good. I know God loves me, He's healing me, He's helping me, all these great things. Good, that is so good. And there's a season for that we really need to get that in there as a habit and know it as a foundation. But unless we kind of like open up our lives and let that love shine out like a beam, it's actually yes, it's a duty, but it's a gift, and we kind of lose out on the gift of letting that love shine out. Do you follow what I'm saying? It's like, I guess what I'm saying is it's so good to be loved and to give love, but if we kind of keep it closed in like that, like it's just mine, or it's just between my two friends, or and me, or my spouse and I, or my children and I, it's just, here we are, we're a happy little love bunch here. It's so limited. It is. It's so limited in terms of the magnitude of the gift that God has given us. And what a powerful statement. We're put here on earth as for a little space that we may learn to become beams of love, bearers of beams of love. It's a little bit of alliteration there, isn't it? But I like that idea so much. It's like, what is earth, and what is our earth like? What are these 20, 40, 60, 80, sometimes 100 years? What are these little bunch of years that we have here? I like to talk about it sometimes, because I think half of the reason why so many are afraid of death and don't want to talk about it is because it's so mysterious. Like, no one has come back and said, don't worry, it's this way, it's that way. All will be well. We have a lot to give. And yes, it is a duty, but I don't like to even think of it as a duty or a responsibility. I really do like to think of it as Blake does, as this gift, because it as you're letting the love shine out from you on others that you don't even know, others that are, like, I was thinking last week when I was at the beach, I was there for a couple hours and was really having struggle coming up the stairs. They were steep, and I had my chair and my books, and I bring always like 5 or 6 books, and I had my purse, all these things, and I looked up, and I was trudging, it was hot, and there was this older man up there at the top, and he just looked down at me. He says, "Can I help you?" Just as sweet and as pure as you can imagine. And I just looked at him, and I looked behind myself, because normally I can do these things by myself. And he looked at me. He goes, "Yeah, you." I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah." And he just walked down those stairs, picked up my chair, and walked ahead of me, and smiled and gave it to me. That just touched my heart so much. That was such a loving thing to do. I mean, there was this moment of embarrassment for me, because I don't know, like, I used to be able to carry a baby in my arms, a toddler in my hands, and the chair, and the playpen, and the purse, and the cooler. I don't know how I did it, but I used to be able to do that, you know. So, you know, I hate to admit, like, I need help, but I thought he's asking, and I do need help. And I just thought that, like, later I thought about that was just like this little beam of love, of light coming up at me. I love it when people do that, and I don't see it as much as I'd like to see it. I like to do it. I like to give it. I like to let it shine, you know. Sometimes I'm so ornery and crabby, my knee hurts or whatever, that I'm not doing that, you know. But I love to do it. I love to just kind of open up and let it out, because it becomes, believe it or not, much more of a blessing on myself. Do you know what I mean? Like when you give out to somebody and you're giving, even if it's a sacrifice, or you don't have time and you have to be intentional about doing something special for someone else, you love to bless them. But what does it do for you? How do you feel about yourself? Don't you just feel the glow and the warmth of that love? You know, sometimes I think we talk about things like serving God, servanthood, and duty and responsibility so much, because it is our duty and responsibility in serving, but we talk about it that way so much that it seems negative. You know, it seems like drudgery, like something we wouldn't want to do, or something we don't want to do very much. No, what a blessing. What a blessing to step out of our comfort zone and do something. You know what? Start with a smile. Start with a smile at the clerk who's grumpy, you know, without a snarky statement, just a smile. Tell them good morning, or tell them I hope you have a good day. Such a little thing. But, you know, I think the more that we do that, the more we let those, the love of God that is a light, burst out of our life and beam upon others, I think the happier we are. I do. That's what I've experienced in my life. I hope you do too, and I hope you will too. And I hope you have a really great day today. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your day. Please leave me a comment and share this with whomever you like. Bless you, friend. Thanks for coming by.